What's up, Cowboy Nation? Appreciate each and every last one of you all. Thank you all for tuning in to this thing. We're going to talk about this real quickly. Every year you go through your list of findings and you try to figure out who will be the guy that's going to stand out, who will be the pet cat, who will be the dark horse, who will be I guess, the teacher's pet, as they say, or the coach's best friend. Looking through this 2019, we got some guys, man, and I really look at that this thing, whereas we can probably pinpoint the guy that's going to stand out immediately, like the Tony Pollard in this system. You know, he's gonna have weapons around him, so he should be able to succeed. I want to know your thoughts, though. I want to know who you guys got pegged as your pet cat or your dark horse or the long shot guy. You know, shout out to you, Daniel. Appreciate you, Young Wilson, Mark. Appreciate you guys. Frank, what's up, man? Appreciate you. Okay, Hyatt is your dark horse. Okay, 2 times All-American, bro. Yeah. It's going to be Pollard. You know, that's your dark horse. Money making mall. That's your dark horse or your pet cat. What's good, Raw? What's good with you, man? See, my cat is Joe Johnson. Okay, and I'm gonna let you guys know who's mine once we hit the 2-minute marker. Appreciate you guys. This is what I love about YouTube. You know, the community. I mean, there's no other community that's stronger than Cowboys Nation community, and I really appreciate you all for sharing the content, supporting the content, and being there for us. Jelks, okay, Jesse, okay. He's gonna beat out Ross. He should. Yeah, well, we got some heavy competition out here. It's Pollard, I hope, and next defensive tackle. My dark horse in this thing is Michael Jackson. That's my dark horse. He got to battle for us. Nothing's going to be given to him. I'm going to be rooting for him. I think that through this whole entire off-season process, that the moonwalker himself can give a challenge to somebody into the inside, whether it be a strong safety or his ability to play the slot position. And that's a hard position. Not even Deion Sanders would like to play inside. That's nickel corner. There's tape out there him saying that. I really think that he can have that ability to challenge and give us a little bit more of a challenge inside versus an Anthony Brown. I understand that a lot of people got him pegged as strong safety, but I would rather for him to play inside the nickel. I'm going to see how strong he can play, and then also creep up close to that LOS and blitz off the edge. I like his physical talent. I like the fact that he plays with an aggressive demeanor. So I like those type of traits out there on the field. Now, can it translate to when you playing against the big boys? We will see. We will flat out see. Now, of course, and I heard somebody say the pet cat will be Joe Jackson, but the pet cat is Tony. I really think that Tony brings in this type of thing for us. Kickoff, you guys, we know for a long time, kickoff return has been our Achilles heel, and of course, punt return has been our Achilles heel. So I'm thinking that Tony can bring in that, and we love Tavon Austin, but we want Tavon Austin to be healthy. Tavon 4.3 speed doesn't he? Yeah. And Tony do have, I think he's fast. He's quick and fast. So when you have those two components, they both translate to, hey, moving the ball up the field. Josh, what's good, man? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that Joe Jackson stays on the right defensive end. Joe needs to stay right defensive end. Left defensive end is crowded already. Taco is battling for just split time with D-Law, and one could argue you never want to take D-Law off the field because he's just that dynamic. He brings in those type of pressure off of that left defensive edge. So my thing is, Cowboy Nation, hopefully we can figure out how competition will look And just to segue in over to the La'el Collins talk, a lot of people talking about trading him, getting rid of La'el. And we're going back and forth with that Carl Joseph, or Carl, was it Carl Joseph, right? Let me know if I'm wrong. His name is Carl Joseph with a K. Is that correct? I don't know, man. Have you guys saw enough of Carl Joseph in their particular Raider system? Do y'all think that he can be anything better than what we have already? Or do you guys think that the regressions of moving La'el Collins out the way and bringing in a rookie to play right tackle, or bringing in Connor 1.0 and then Connor 2.0 into this system, there will be a better offense for as far as offensive line? In my opinion, the tragedy with La'el Collins is him wanting to play right tackle when he played better at left guard. But it's a story of a different day. There's a casualty and a tragedy of the, I believe, I would say, with the coaching staff. Just as well as Byron Jones playing safety, and he can't play safety well, and him moving back to a corner, and everybody said, "Oh wow, look, the brother can play." Now that's been the reality of La'el Collins playing right tackle when he's actually a left guard. By physical size and trait and what God blessed him with, he's naturally a left guard in the National Football League. I'm not talking about college or whatever he did in college, but looking at his size and what he was able to do in 2015. And people fail to realize, when you look back at it, he beat out Ron Leary twice during the offseason to play left guard. It's just the fact that he got injured, and then Ron Leary got back out there, and they said, well, hell, we don't want to change out the situation, so we're going to keep Ron Leary as the left guard. Go back and watch the offseason, and you will see that La'el Collins beat out, not stumbled across, he beat out Ron Leary as the left guard. But that's a story of a different day. This is the thing. Cowboy Nation, the dark horse is Michael Jackson. The pet cat is Tony. Now, will he'll be a serviceable guy for us? Will he be able to create pressure into the inside? Remember this, Cowboy Nation. Hill and Connor 2.0, they are not flashy picks. And traditionally, the defensive tackle, you're not going to have a lot of numbers. You're not going to have, if he get 4 sacks, that's a successful season. If he get 3, it's a successful season. Matter of fact, we raving and we laughing and we have high praise for Antoine Barbecue Woods, but he only had 1.5 sacks, 1.5 sacks last year. And that was considered a good year. So I know that when Thornhill catch an interception and he runs it back for a touchdown, or he gets fumbles and things like that, that's flash and sizzle. And a lot of people are going to be looking at it like, see Cowboys, But what we want to have out of Hill, not Thornhill, but our Hill, Tristan Hill, is him collapsing that pocket. And the Jalen Smith numbers increase, and LVE numbers increase because of that pressure that's in the inside. And now the linebackers can disengage. Well, don't have to disengage and run around free and hit, chase, and create turnovers. Be in the passing lane, create turnovers and takeaways. The cornerbacks get turnovers and takeaways. Now that you have a taller guy, more physical guy, maybe MJ can play inside the slot, and maybe you'll see a little bit more aggressive tone, redirect, putting hands on the pads, being inside the passing lanes. Because when the quarterback know that he got to get the ball off quick, because Robert Quinn is on one side and your boy D-Law is on the other. So you win in the National Football League. But glory will not go to the defensive tackle. Look, the years that the Ravens won the Super Bowl, nobody run around talking about, man, that's Sam Madison. Oh, man, that was a guy. Or the Haloti Noddies, or the Tony Saragusa. Those boys, their names are forgotten. Ray Lewis' name is still mentioned. Ed Reed name is still being mentioned, but the defensive front is forgotten. When we won the Super Bowl, Charles Haley, oh man, that boy was doing his thing. But Russell Maryland's name is forgotten. You see, the guy that was in the inside, I forgot his other, man, his name is at the tip of my tongue. I want to say Chad, but his name is forgotten. You see, I can barely remember his name, but everybody remembered Rod. Everybody remembered Darrell Woodson. Everybody remembered Dion Primetime. Everybody remember the flashy players, but the trenches, they forgotten. They're forgotten. I think his name Hutchinson. My name. See how fast I forgot his name. You appreciate you guys, man. Thank you all. Yeah, Leon Lett. He was 3. Yeah, he played 3, but it wasn't the edge guy. But Leon Lett created some pressure into the inside. I think that Leon is still not in the Hall of Fame. Those numbers will never proceed to get there, but you know how guys go. Philly Cowboys. Yeah. Russell Maryland. Yeah, Hitchens. Yeah, Chad. Yeah, appreciate you, Philly Cowboy. See, 76, I know you knew. but the young cats, they would never know Chad. They would never understood how he was able to help out, you know. But it's a story of a different day, you know. But Tony Tolbert. Oh, Tony is bad, man. but people would never remember Tony Tolbert 20 years from now. You know, they'll still remember the other names. But the trench warfare is where it's at. And even I'm gonna have to give a shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Fletcher Cox, he was the guy from the inside. Remember, I had posted on my Law Nation page, name me the last 5 Super Bowls or the last Super Bowls that was won in this decade that didn't create pressure inside. One way or another, Virginia Finest, yes. And even if you look at the old crazy Patriots, the Vince Wilforks of the world, the Malcolm Browns, those guys that, yeah, Wilfork, you got a little mentioning, but those guys are not glorified as the other players. The players that wins into the inside. Brad Maybane for the Seattle Seahawks. Maybane is not even mentioned in the Legion of Boom because they talk about the Chancellors and the Earl Thomases of the worlds. But when you start mentioning the trench warfare, things happen. Cowboy Nation, that's pretty much all the time that I have for this morning talk. I really appreciate you guys. Continue to spread the word, man. Continue to let people know where to go. Thank you guys for the support. It's a blessing talking to you all. It's an extreme blessing because being from a small town of Natchez, Mississippi, whereas you don't have a lot of people that talk Cowboys. You got a whole bunch of people from other angles of talking sports or what have you. But I'm glad that I'm now in Texas so I can really parlay with you guys and talk Cowboys football and get ready for the season. And I want to see you guys at these games. I want you guys to be loud, crunk, and ready. And that's what young kids say, lit. I want you guys to be lit and all that good stuff. And appreciate you guys. Sure wish I can do film, but I can't do film, guys. But that's all the time that I have for this beautiful morning. I really appreciate you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Let's Let's go. Peace.